Hello and welcome to Weil-McLain's Tech Tip videos. I'm Brian and today we will be taking a look at our ECO Tec boiler and how to set up 2 or more boilers in a multi-boiler setup. Before starting, you must check the advanced manual and be sure that the application you are trying to set up is consistent with the recommendations in the advanced manual. There are countless ways to pipe and set up these boilers, but they must conform to the basic layouts presented in the advanced manual. Before doing the piping, make sure your layout conforms with the piping recommendations, or when it comes time for wiring and setup, there could be problems. One of the most important points to keep in mind is when using the system for domestic hot water, the last shadow boiler should be piped for heating domestic hot water. This way, the rest of the system will continue to heat the home while one boiler drops out for domestic hot water production. Also keep in mind that the Series 1 ECO Tec cannot be used in a multi-boiler setup without replacing the control module and display with Series 2 components. So, first of all, let's look at the parts needed to make these boilers work together. To link these boilers together, you will need the Advanced ECO Tec manual. This will give you all the information needed for a successful install. Also, you will need the multi-boiler wiring kit, part number 383-700-272. One for each boiler in the system, and system sensors 383-700-371 for each boiler. To install the wiring kit, refer to the instructions that come with the kit. You will see the contents of the kit listed, and the first step will be to mount the junction box in a convenient location using the harness length as a reference. Next, route the RS-485 cable between the boiler and the junction box. Connect the boiler end to J12 and the junction box end to the Ethernet connection on the communication board. Then, connect the communication boards for each boiler with shielded 3-wire. Do not exceed 1,000 feet. Pay close attention to the terminals. A2, B2, and ground are the output from the first boiler. A3, B3, and ground are the inputs to the second boiler. Continue this pattern for any other boilers in the chain. Once the wiring is complete, you will need to make sure both boilers have their firmware up to date. First, download our ProTools app and select Connect. Then select Boiler and Version. Then install. It is recommended this be done in an area with good cell phone reception. Next, from the boiler display on the homeowner menu, select Bluetooth and turn on. Now go to the ProTools app and select Connect. Select Connect to Boiler and Version, then press Install. If no boiler is shown, press Scan. Once the firmware has been updated, it is time to program the control. The most accurate and efficient way to do the programming is to use the wizard, which is built into the control. On first startup, the option Skip Wizard and Use Wizard will appear on the screen. Select Use Wizard, and it will lead you through a series of questions on all the functions of the boiler. Details of all the various settings and functions can be found in the advanced manual. After completion, the boiler is all set to go. You will want to make sure the wiring conforms to the diagrams in the manual. The gas line is completely purged, along with purging all the air from the system before firing the boilers. Well, thanks for watching. We hope this video was helpful, and be sure to download our ProTools app. It has everything you'll need to help diagnose and repair Weil-McLain products, along with lots of other helpful features.